grafting with Oaxaca Bob.
All right, Dave had this was his compost pile at one time, I guess, and one of the peaches he ate, bought it from the store or whatever, voluntarily came up in the compost pile and just made a seedling, and this is what is done commercially for orchards that are grown in California, what we used to do. You have a peach seedling, and then in the orchard, you'd bud or graft the variety you were trying to grow on top of that seedling. Yeah, nothing here is bearing, it's just a wild peach. It came up from seed. It probably won't bear. If it bears, it'll be little
It's on the sides.
almost the first one. I'm looking for a point on the tree. I was showing, you look at these, they aren't perfect circles. You find a little corner and you use that and you can make a real small cut. It doesn't go so wide and fat.
They're ready. They're ready.
So what Oaxaca Bob's doing right now is he's grafting different varieties of peach, apricot, and plum trees onto the original tree, which was a
Peach rootstock, just a wild peach.
wild peach rootstock.
See how you got the green showing?
Mm-hmm.
That way you match your respective cambium layers from your scion and your understock.
Viable.
Just leave a little something there. That's
They're
all I'm
viable
gonna
if they
do.
live, but only 5% will be fertile. That's why you
That
have to
should
like
catch it.
take a
There,
cone
that's
from
perfect.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna knock it onto.
a bearing tree.
Unknown, yeah.
See the bottom half inch? I just
He's been
has
doing a
this
lot of
little
those.
green showing all the way from here up to the top. That's
I have a wonderful
one of the best
avocado
grafts
tree
I put on
the
today.
January, I would like go and go up there and check to
And I
make
try to
sure
keep it
smoke
flat
alarms
and not
have
twisted. I get a lot more bang for my buck that way, and
We haven't had smoke alarms here for
tend not
years.
to girdle it better
I'm
probably
like,
too.
what?
Although
You
I don't
know,
think plastic will probably
You know, we
girdle
could practically
anyway.
get thrown
Yeah.
in prison for that. At least get fined to the point where we
And
lose
get
the
back down to
property
where I was,
for, you know,
and I
20
just
bucks to smoke
get
alarm.
rid of that little tail
Plus, not
so
to
it
mention the fact that you feel awfully
comes into
guilty
here
to
pretty
kill
good. And
kids from being so lazy. So we
honestly, get real anal about it. You kind of get this down below. These little knots don't show. That's really kind of a, you know, for your own house, for your own purposes. Nobody else is concerned. You just want to show a little extra pride. You can't even tell there's anything on there. Instead of using your clippers, a lot of people just leave this on there. I like to take my little knifey and just leave about 1/4 of an inch on there and just.
Have you ever used like a lighter and kind of melted it?
No, I'm probably afraid I'd get too far past the knot or something.
Oh yeah.
There, those are pretty good.
Yeah, those look good.
I like that clothesline has a plum tree, but I don't know what
Now, why do you put this sealer
Still
on
there,
there?
right?
it's not there
It
right
actually,
now.
once
It's
it
still there.
dries, it
You might come
seals in the
It's still there,
moisture.
but it's
So
not
every
on
place there's a
property
fresh
anymore.
green
You might come
cut,
out with a
keeps
shotgun.
it drying out while it,
property.
while it calluses and starts to grow. We're gonna keep this one and just let it sprout out and just see what this is. So it could be something new and exciting. It could be just a total piece of garbage. So, but we're gonna find out. So all three of these nectarine or peaches, whatever they are the same. So just so Dave will know, these three kind of facing the south, I guess, are all the nectarines or peaches, and then the kind of on the northwestern corner are the apricots, and then kind of the northeastern corner, these two limbs are just the rootstock that he planted. We're gonna let those come up. I'm really into learning, and I think it's important.